electronic invention I want you to receive. Or I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see. It looks something like this.
Welcome to the Vapors Report. I'm Anthony Ramella. Here at the Vapors Report, we provide you with the news you want to know, reviews you can really use, and interviews with experts and idiots. We'll keep our head in the clouds and our finger on the pulse. If you enjoy our show, please subscribe and hit that like button below. Thanks for watching. This week's top story, terrifying new taxes. Effective August 23, 2018, a new 25% import tax is now in effect for all Chinese mods, batteries, and smaller devices. The purpose of the tariff is to make an even playing field for U.S. companies that manufacture products that are also imported. Now, this is great when you have U.S. manufacturers that are trying to compete, but the problem is, in this case, there really aren't any. It seems as if the government is coming after vaping from all sides, and I can't understand why. Vaping is designed as a stop smoking tool and has been very successful. The government seems to be using the FDA to try to destroy vaping by banning flavors, and now the White House is trying to bleed us for more money. American Vaping Association President Gregory Connolly states that for the vast majority of American vapors, the choice is not going to be an American-made product or a Chinese-made product with a 25% tariff. It's only going to be the latter, which isn't really much of a choice at all. The rising cost will put many small brick-and-mortar shops out of business and probably send some vapors back to smoking. The funny thing is, if the FDA is successful in banning flavors, then the government will be collecting 25% of nothing. Now, it is possible that with the increased tax revenue, the FDA will drop the ban altogether because, as we know, if you follow the money, you'll find the truth. And now at this very moment, flavors are still legal, so I say we find out from Megan about the juice of the week.
Well, Anthony, this week I can hardly contain myself because we have a new liquid from Burst. Guava Dragon Fruit Duo is a phenomenal blend of succulent dragon fruit and juicy guava. If you enjoy an e-liquid with great fruit flavor, this mouth-watering creation is poised to rise to the top of your list. To get this flavor right away, just check out the links below. And now for someone who is always ready to burst into action, back to you, Anthony.
Thanks, Megan. And other vaping news, you're once, twice, 3 times a non-smoker. In a poll published by the Tennessee Health Department and the CDC, states that vapers are 3 times more likely to stop smoking than someone who has never vaped. As part of the American Public Health Association's yearly meeting, former smokers stated that vaping was one of the biggest keys to help them end their dependence on smoking cigarettes. Studies performed by the University of California at San Diego, Columbia University, and Rutgers University have concluded that over half the smokers who have chosen to vape every day were able to end their dependence on tobacco. This success rate dwarfs even the best figures of all the other cessation tools combined. Unfortunately, a poll by the Action on Smoking and Health group shows that only 13% of adults understand that vaping is up to 95% healthier than smoking. They also stated most adults believe that vaping is just as dangerous as smoking, and some believe it's even more dangerous. The good news is that here at the Vapors Report, we know that education is the cure for ignorance, and it's our hope that everyone will quit smoking with the help of vaping. And now it's time to check out a great new device. So that means throwing it to our vaping guru, Megan Perrault. Megan, what you got for us this week?
I hope you're ready for what's coming now. I'm the one on the lady that will bring it down.
Well, Anthony, this week for review we have a discreet device for vaping undercover. It's the U-Pen from DigiFlavor. If you're looking for a great mouth-to-lung vape that will get you through the day and then some, then the U-Pen is for you. With its 650 milliamp hour battery, you will get about 400 to 500 hits before it needs recharged. 5 clicks of the fire button will turn the device on or off, and the U-Pen holds 1.5 mils of e-liquid. You can use nic salts or regular nicotine, so you'll get the hit you're looking for. One of the best features of this device is the cap. It not only protects your glass, but also hides your device for those times when you need to stay under the radar. The U-Pen uses coils instead of disposable pods, so it's much more cost-effective to own. The cost on the U-Pen is less than $28 and is available in the links below. So get smart and pick up one today. And now for someone who does his best work undercover, back to you, Anthony.
Thanks, Megan. At the Vapors Report, we want to provide you with knowledge you can use. With this in mind, it's time for Ramella's Rant. In this week's rant, we'll be discussing the fight to save flavors. The FDA set forth the public consultation process for the proposed regulations for flavored tobacco products. The FDA even set up a site where anyone could go and give their opinion on flavored tobacco and vape products for 90 days. I know that Rip Trippers and Grim Green both did episodes dedicated to informing viewers on this issue. On Friday, June 8th, after the close of business, the system was breached, and more than 250,000 fake anti-vaping comments were submitted. This overwhelmed the system, so much so that it brought several government servers to their knees, and the company responsible for collecting the submissions, regulations.gov, could not access the site until the following Monday. After regaining access to the site, the comments were read, and it was obvious that something was fishy. All the fake comments had very similar wording, and many of the letters were almost identical. Each letter had no name, just a 3-letter code. After researching certain common phrases in the letters, it is suspected that the group Tobacco Free Kids is probably responsible. Many of the 3-letter codes were some form of their initials. This attack, in my mind, is a form of terrorism because this is an official government process. The reason why this is such a big concern is because we have seen a similar situation that happened with the FCC on net neutrality. The system accepting comments for the FCC was also flooded with fake comments to the point that the FCC was unable to use any of the comments and had to make their decision without public input. The FDA really only has 2 options at this point: go through all the submissions and pull out the fake ones, which may prove difficult, or throw the whole thing out and make their decision based on their own research. Either way, I'm nervous about the future of flavored vape products, but my bigger concern is that our government can be so easily manipulated. We will do our best in future broadcasts to let you know what the FDA decided to do. Here at the Vapors Report, we want you to make the switch, and we are dedicated to helping people make better choices. So tune in next week for more great news at the same vape time, same vape channel. I'm Anthony Ramella. Thank you, and good night.
Well, I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see. It looks something like this.